The pill of procrastination may be hard to swallow, but the hardest pill to swallow is that of what comes after procrastinating. And funny thing, bro, before this video, I almost procrastinated on doing the laundry. Today's Saturday, so I was supposed to do the laundry today, and then tomorrow Sunday, right? So of course you have to do it on Saturday, so Monday you'll be okay. Imagine if I hadn't done it today and I done it on Sunday. Would it have become easier to do the laundry or harder because of the pressure of having to do a lot of things, maybe assignments, and also doing the laundry and ironing and everything? So that's when I realized one thing also, that I'll do it later power move. The first thing that we do whenever we're about to procrastinate is to give ourselves excuses. So from now onwards, recognize when you give yourself an excuse. Think of you in this situation. You've just come from school and you have an assignment or research that you have to do. What's the first thing that you say to yourself? I'll do it later. As if it will get any easier, it will only get harder. And once I realized that, my level of procrastination was never the same. Anything that you put on to do later will only add to more work than actually reduce, you know what I mean? So the I'll do it later power move is something that you have to really be aware of, bro. And think of yourself, you've probably done it many times, because that's the first thing that everyone says when they're about to procrastinate. So always be aware of that. And also that leads me to my next point of distractions. A wise man who I really look up to, someone who I would say is kind of like my role model or my idol, say this: procrastination is fueled procrastination is fueled by distractions. And if that's the only thing you understand from this video, then that's enough for me, bro. Procrastination is fueled by distractions. For example, when you're procrastinating on that school project, you won't just be doing nothing, bro. 9 times out of 10, you'll be doing something else, either scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram, or watching a YouTube video. You actually have the time to do whatever that you need to do, but you spend the time doing something else, you know what I mean? Imagine every time you're using your phone. If you used that time for doing the school project, it would all add up and you'd find out, wait, I've spent 3 hours on my day on the phone, but I could have used the 3 hours to do the school project. So you always have time, and whenever you're procrastinating, you're doing something else. And what's the definition of procrastination? Doing everything but exactly what you have to do. Think about that, bro. Procrastination, doing everything but exactly what you have to do. If you are locked up in a room with nothing but your homework or your assignment or your project, 9 times out of 10 you will do it, bro. You'd probably do your homework, but because you have access to all these entertaining things, you'll choose the most entertaining thing for you to do. And also the fact that you also have the discipline of a 5-year-old. You can't hold yourself back and discipline yourself and be like, okay, you know what, bro, we're not going to do this. We're going to do the most important thing first, which is the assignment. And that's also something to think about. You also have to have your own discipline, bro. And if you want me to make a video on discipline and how to cultivate that, I can make it. But the simple thing is, bro, do exactly what that voice in your head tells you to do. You know, when you wake up, when your alarm rings, and you see the time and you're like, you know what, I'll sleep for 10 more minutes, 5 more minutes. If you listen to that voice in your head that tells you to do exactly what you have to do, like this, then you would get the results that you want. You wouldn't look back and be like, man, I regret that. Whenever that voice told you to exercise, you wouldn't regret or anything, right? But the whole point is distractions. Procrastination is fueled by distractions. And realize that whenever you procrastinate, you won't just be doing anything. You do something else. Oh, I'll do that project later. Now let me go on my phone and watch a YouTube video. Let me watch a Netflix show, right? So actually you have the time. And that's where the oldest advice on dealing with procrastination comes in. Create a distraction-free environment. Yeah, create a distraction-free environment. You may be asking yourself, bro, I've heard that too many times. Yes, I know you've heard it before, and I know you know what I'm talking about, but you still don't do it. Why? That's why people have to repeat these things, because yes, you've read it before, but maybe I can explain it in a way that you can understand it better. You claim you want to read that book, but at the same time that you're supposed to be reading that book, you're on YouTube watching a video, you're scrolling on TikTok, social media, everything. You claim you want to exercise, but you're still sitting there, or you're just walking around, just delaying, procrastinating. You want to do something, but suddenly you remember you have 10 other things to do. I have to do this, but okay, wait, I have to wash the plates. Wait, I have to sweep the house. Wait, I have to go look out the window. Oh wait, I have to check if my clothes are dry. You suddenly remember you have to do all these other things, but exactly what you want to do. Delaying the inevitable. And you can see the way that I'm speaking. I know exactly what you're dealing with, bro. I know exactly your procrastination style. I've been there before, bro. So trust me, them people who talk about creating a distraction-free environment, they are not confused, bro. They are not confused. So whenever you're about to do whatever that you're supposed to do, for example, put your phone away and say, you know what, I won't use my phone for the next 5 minutes. An example, you may have been wanting to practice or exercise at 5 o'clock. So 5 minutes before 5 o'clock, put your phone away and say, you know what, I won't use my phone for the next 5 minutes. So that when 5 o'clock comes, you're now able to just get up and you're not distracted by YouTube video. Because we've all been through this, bro. Your time comes when you're supposed to do whatever that you're supposed to do, but then maybe you're watching a YouTube video or you're listening to a song or something, bro, and it's not done yet, and you're like, you know what, I'll do it after this thing that I'm watching is done. We've all been there, bro. So this works the best. 5 minutes before whatever that you have to do, put your phone away, put distractions away, and yeah, leave yourself to be distraction free so you can do your thing more easier. You don't have to fight and say, okay, now I have to put my video away. Then it's hard to click off. Now it's like natural. You just get up and go and do what you have to do. And another thing that's very important is practice energy management. You might have never heard of this before, or you might have heard of this before, but put most of your energy into the things you truly care about and let your body do the rest on autopilot. For example, your daily chores, things you can't avoid doing, things you do every day as a habit. The whole point is that there are some things that you do throughout your day that you don't really need to even try doing, because either one, they're so easy for you to do, or two, they've just become your habit, and that's just how it goes. And with those activities, I'm literally saying put your body on autopilot, actively, not subconsciously. You do it yourself. Put your body on autopilot, so when you do those things, it just happens naturally. You just flow. Don't engage your mind as much. You know about willpower and all of those things. You are draining your willpower, same way you'll be draining your energy. So yeah, let loose. And when you do those big things like your homework or your project or something that you're working on, that's when you engage and let your energy run loose. You're like, okay, time to focus. Now I have to do my thing. And when you're doing those things, it's like you're now actively like more engaged, therefore you're like actively spending your energy on those things. So you're going to do it to the best of your ability, and you're not going to do it lazily or half you know what I mean. And that's where the whole concept of prioritizing your daily tasks comes in. The simplest way I can say this is each day make sure you do the things that will stress you out the most if you don't do them. What do I mean by this? In other words, every single one of us has those keystone tasks whereby if you do them, no matter if you spend the whole day sleeping, you'll be very satisfied with your day just because you did those things. For example, doing the laundry, ironing your clothes, completing your assignment or project, and then going to get a new haircut. If you did those things in your day, no matter if you woke up at 3 p.m, you'd be very satisfied with your day, bro. You'd be like, you know what? I saved my day. Yes, at first it was unproductive, but at the end of the day, I did what I was supposed to do, and I'm very satisfied with my day. And that's one thing that you also need to apply to your life, bro. You need to have priorities, you know what I mean? Priorities throughout each and every day, that no matter what happens in your day, if I do these things, it'll be fine. I feel productive, because productivity is all about your feelings, bro. Procrastination is all about your feelings. I know people try to dissociate feelings and productivity and work and all this stuff, but at the end of the day, we're only human, bro. We are only human. Bro, we had technical difficulties and now I'm here wearing a headset. That's crazy. But I couldn't leave the video. It's such an important point because I was thinking of leaving the video, but then this is one of the most important points. And if you really want to be done with procrastination, or if you really struggle with procrastination, then this one is for you. It's find an accountability buddy. Find somebody who won't be soft with you and make them your accountability buddy. Now, what is this EBGB stuff about accountability buddy and all this stuff? It really works, bro. Think about it. If you give your friend $100 if you're still in school, or $1,000 if you're someone who's grown up and you go to work, and say, if I don't go to the gym 3 times this week, this money is yours. It was mine, but it's yours if I don't go to the gym 3 times a week. Best believe you're going to go to the gym, bro. And that's something that really works and that I've also seen work. Or if you give your friend $100 and saying, if I don't show up on Monday here with this assignment complete, this money is yours. Best believe, bro, you're going to show up on Monday with that assignment complete, underlined, nice, neat, and even decorated, bro, because you want your money back. It's all about putting something on the line. So with you, it might not be money, or if you don't have the money, and if you're more like of an independent person and you don't like to depend on people, and you're like, you know what, I'm independent, I don't have to depend on anyone, I can be accountable by myself, then another thing that you can do is to think about the results, the worst negative results that you'll get if you don't do whatever that you need to do. For example, you're working hard on something, or you want to get good grades in school, or you want to work on a dream, but then you're procrastinating. Think of it like this. Think of the consequences that you'll face. For example, your family might have to keep on working and do some things that you may not be proud of, or you may end up homeless, or your parents may suffer, you know what I mean? So that's something that really works, and you instantly get motivated like this if you think about something negative. But I don't really want something negative to be your motivation or to stop your procrastination. So that's one thing to really do when you're really struggling with procrastination. Think about your family. Unless if you don't really care about your family, then think about yourself. Think about what you have to face. Maybe you have to work somewhere where you don't want to work, or basically just be stuck. You know, this whole system of the matrix and stuff. You'll be stuck, bro, in a miserable life that you don't want to live. So yeah, think about that, an accountability buddy, or putting something on the line. Yeah, just accountability, responsibility. I hope this video made you think in a different way that you've never thought before. And if it helped you, please share with somebody who you think it might also help. And just share with somebody who you think might say thank you if you show them this video. And with that being said, welcome to DC, the Seven Kingdoms Dreamers Call. Give your heart and the world is yours to conquer. Take care.